Okay, we're coming down to the end of our journey together in national government. Oh, by the way, my neighborhood was one of the ones that was hit by those May 9th tornadoes. See all of those trees laying down there? That's what happened. The tornado came right through my backyard. It really did. Really did. All those trees laying down were standing tall before the tornado. Yep, we were blessed. At least I know I was. And this is what's left of a cherry tree. Yeah, I didn't realize that cherry trees grew this far south. Now, it doesn't bear cherries like you get in the store, fruit like that. And I'm not even sure why they actually call it a cherry tree, or maybe it's just a cherry tree that doesn't bear fruit. But anyway, I cut it up, and I'm going to be using it later because this kind of wood is excellent when you grill, particularly if you're grilling something like beef or pork. This kind of cherry is very, very good. So yeah, I got that. Now on to more important things. Your final exam, okay? Your final exam is just like the practice exam. At least it works just like the practice exam. Of course, the questions are different. That's how I know that you learned something. Anyway, the final exam will be just like the practice exam, except for the fact that you only have 2 hours to complete it. Once you start it, you have 2 hours, that's it. So once you take the exam, once you start that 2 hour limit, make sure that you finish it, because whatever you don't finish will be marked wrong when the 2 hours is up. So go ahead, finish your final exam. And then of course, like the practice exam, as soon as you finish, it'll give you your score. And then once you see that score and you go back to the grade sheet, you will know what your final score is for this class. All right. Now, the final exam is going to be available to you starting Monday. It will be available to you from Monday morning until Friday. Here's the deal though. Once you start the final exam, you have to finish it right then. You only have 2 hours. You have 2 hours to finish the final exam. And once you finish it, that's it. There are no do-overs. The final exam is the final exam. Now, I'm going to erase all of the scores that you have on the practice exam so that will not affect your final grade, okay? Once you finish the final exam and your grade is posted, then you know what your final grade is for this class, all right? That makes it real simple. There will be no extensions. Once you start it, you have 2 hours to finish it, and when that 2 hours is over, it's over, okay? So make sure you do the practice exam first. Do the practice exam first so you'll get a feel for the way the questions are asked and for how things are going to go. Then, when you're ready, when you have 2 hours available, take the final exam. And once you finish with the final exam, you finish with the class. You'll know immediately what your final grade is, all right? It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor having you in this class. I hope that you learned something that you'll be able to take with you. And do our country a favor. Teach someone else some of the things you've learned in this class, because that is really the big thing that's wrong in our country today. People don't understand how the process works. And even more than that, people don't understand that citizens actually have a lot of power. And once we as citizens know the truth, we generally make the right decisions, regardless of what side of the political aisle you're on, regardless of whether you are, it doesn't matter. Once Americans have all the correct information, they generally make the right decision. So be a responsible American and pass along what you've learned. God, I sound like Yoda. I hope I don't look like him. Have a good one.